Hello, I'm Shivangi Lohmi. I'm a legal intern at Lexis & Company. I'm from Yashwant Rao Chavan Law College, Pune, Maharashtra. Today, my topic is difference between remedial and penal statutes. Remedial statute. Remedial statutes and statutes which have come to be enacted on demand of the permanent public policy generally receive a liberal interpretation. On constructing a remedial statute, the courts ought to give it to the widest operation which its language will permit. They have only to see that the particular case is within the mischief to be remedied and falls within the language of the enactment. The labour and welfare legislations should be broadly and liberally construed, and while construing them, due regard to the directive principles of state policy, Part 4, and to any international convention on the subject must be given by the courts. In case of social benefit oriented legislation like Consumer Protection Act 1986, the provisions of consumer to achieve the purpose of the enactment but without doing violence to the language. If a section of a remedial statute is capable of two constructions, that construction should be preferred which furthers policies of the Act and is more beneficial to those in whose interest the Act may have been passed. Penal statute. The principle that a statute enacting an offence or imposing a penalty is to be strictly construed is not of universal application, which must necessarily be observed in every case. It is now only of limited application, and it serves in the selection of one when two or more constructions are reasonably open. The rule was originally evolved to mitigate the rigor of monstrous sentences for trivial offences, and although that necessity and that strictness has now almost vanished, the difference in approach made to a penal statute as against any other statute still persists. Interpretation of penal provisions must be in consequence with the principles underlying fundamental rights. Any provision which visits an accused with adverse consequences without affording him any remedy to disprove an item of evidence which stands against his influence is consistent with the philosophy enshrined in Article 21. Difference between remedial and penal statute. First, remedial statute deals with the wrongs against an individual. Penal statute deals with the wrongs against the state. Remedials deal with the matters which affect the individual only. Penal deals with the matters which affect the whole community. Remedial statutes provides a remedy for infringement of private civil rights of an individual, whereas penal statutes provides punishment for public wrong. Remedial statutes deals with such wrongs acts for such which remedies civil action. Penal statutes deal with such wrongful acts, commission of which attracts punitive actions. The remedy for wrongful acts in the form of damages or compensation to the aggrieved party, but the wrongdoer is not held liable for any penalty. Penalty such as imprisonment, fine, forfeiture, etc. is imposed on the offender. Duties fixed by party in remedial. Duties fixed by state in penal. Proof of negligence is sufficient in remedial. Negligence along with criminal intention must be proved to constitute an offence or crime in penal. Remedial statutes are also known as welfare, beneficent, or social justice oriented legislation. Penal statutes are called as penal. The doubt is resolved in favor of class of person for whose benefit the statute is enacted in remedial. The doubt is resolved in favor of the alleged offender in penal statute. This video doesn't solicit any types of promotion or advertisements as per the guidelines of Bar Council of India, and the sole purpose of this video is for educational purposes only. Please like, share and comment on my video, and do subscribe this channel. Thank you so much.